All right, guys. Hey, this is Coach Marcus Jones here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome to the Wednesday night Franchise Factor training. We're here every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, and we go for about 30, 45 minutes. And the website link or Zoom link is one team, one dream hangout.com. And so hopefully you guys are finding value in this training, but make sure you attend live, which is best. But always listen to the replays. You can go back and take notes, and you can also share the replays with your success team members and take notes. And so this for people who want to progress to leadership, also people who want to learn our system. So you can, do this, you can do it, and you can also teach it. So this is our teaching session. So it's kind of boring. It's not exciting like on Sundays and on Tuesdays. Those are the exciting trainings. This training here is like the boring one because it's the same information every week. Week one is the first Wednesday of the month is part one. The second Wednesday is part two. Third Wednesday is part three. Fourth Wednesday is part four. The fifth, if there's 5 Wednesdays in the month, we won't have any training on that fifth Wednesday. But appreciate everyone for showing up tonight. We do have an event coming up in Dallas, Texas. It's what, about 4 months from now. And so hopefully many of you are planning on attending in person, which is where you get the most value. Online attendance is good, but there's something about showing up in person and getting the information and actually seeing and touching people and being able to engage people in between the recorded sessions. It doesn't beat that. For those of you who have attended at least one in-person event, on the scale of 1 to 10 being one not that impactful, but 10 being very impactful, how would you rate it? Coach Seymour has given it 10 plus. And nearly every person that attends in person, an in-person event as opposed to online, they go back home and their business grows even faster, right? There's something about being in that room where you are around your energy source, you're around people, something about that anointing and the blessing just gets transferred to you. So tickets are only $50, so not breaking the bank. You can pay via PayPal, Zelle, or Venmo. And so if you are going to attend in person, make sure you let myself or Coach will know. And as we get closer to the event, that's when we'll know the itinerary. But it starts Thursday evening. That's the fun part. Then there's training, and we have some more fun after training. So hopefully, we'll see you guys there in person. So I want to congratulate people that have achieved any milestones, any birthdays, any commission milestones, any rank achievement milestones. Congratulations to that. We just like seeing people having another year around the sun, which is awesome. We have every day there's people dying that probably wish they were still here, but for us to be able to wake up each day and be able to make an impact on people's lives, that is amazing, both our family and people we care about. Okay, and also strangers we may meet in person and on social media. It's great. Also, any rank achievements, congrats. And if you have earned any income. Who got paid a commission today without recruiting anybody? Right? I know I did. I know a lot of you guys probably earned some commissions, didn't recruit anybody. Okay, which is the way this is structured. And so Betty Young ranked up to executive, and she also earned multiple commissions and a star bonus. So congratulations, Betty. Not sure if she's on the Zoom tonight, but Betty must be one of our new team members. I don't see her here, but hopefully she'll attend our trainings so she can be hear her rec her congrat her recognition. So there's books. These are some must-have books in addition to the other books we recommend. Coach Will wrote 2 books: Making Your First Million, Network Marketing, and The Hidden Empire. Coach Seymour wrote Winning is My Only Option. He also has a revised edition with like 40 chapters, something like that, a lot of chapters, 300-page book. I revised my From Bankrupt to Better Living, changed the subtitle from Broke to Bossed Up: How Ordinary People Build Freedom, Income, and Wealth Through Network Marketing, and then also added 3 bonus chapters. So it's not 300 pages; it's like 105 pages. So not a big book, but something people will be able to read it and have something they can apply. So we recommend you get those books and read the information, and then if there's something in there for you to learn and do, learn it and do it. All right. So Franchise Factor, we're here every Wednesday, and this started back in 2021. So this was during the pandemic. So back then, there weren't any in-person meetings because of the quarantine, all that kind of stuff. It was hard to, find a space for people to even rent out spaces for groups to meet. So we decided, you know what, let's come up with some type of training we can do online. And the reason why we did it was because a lot of people during the pandemic were knocking out $100,000 like that, just fast. A lot of people on the team knocking out $100,000 in income. So we got together, myself, Coach Will, some other leaders. We put our heads together and we called it Six Steps to Six Figures. Then after that, we called it Seven Steps to Seven Figures because our agreement was that once one person made seven figures by following what we teach here, we would change it to seven steps to seven figures. Coach Will was the first one to do it. I'm the second one to accomplish it. But after Coach Will hit seven figures, we went back, went back to the lab and wanted to simplify the training and break it up into modules. So that's why we have the training that's for 4 weeks out of a month. And so we call it the Franchise Factor. We're focused on teaching the lost art in network marketing, which is teaching people to teach people to teach people. With the internet now, people are making it seem so easy that you can just join a company, create some AI videos, use ChatGPT to create your images and go and sign people up. No, that's not how it works. You have to have some skills and you got to have a system. So we focus on having unified, duplicatable training systems. So this is something, if you want to, you can learn it, you can do it, and you can teach it, right? It's up to you, right? Then we also focus on sequential learning. So we don't like teaching out of order. Our trainings on Sundays and on Tuesdays are all about mindset and skill set. Now, we've been focused really on mindset training because we taught the skill sets, right? There's only seven network marketing skills, right? Prospecting, inviting, presenting, following up, closing, okay, onboarding or getting people started right, and then promoting events. Those are the seven basic skills. So we've done enough of that. People know the skills. Now you got to apply them. So now we're focused on the mindset where people can get into the mindset to where they believe in the business model of network marketing. They believe in the company. They believe in the products, right? They believe in the leadership, and they believe in themselves, right? They believe they can be successful at this. Okay. Then we have resources and repetition. So we're not teaching different concepts, different ways of recruiting. We're not doing that. We just focus on resources and repetition because what is repeated is remembered, and what is remembered is repeated. And the percentages, for those of you who have attended these trainings, consistently, you know what the percentages mean. And I'm surprised there's only 19 people here, including me. So it's 18 people plus me, and nearly everyone on here is a weekly attendee. So I want to challenge you guys, if you guys have any new members, you need to get them on these Zooms. Okay. Otherwise, what's the point of doing this every week when it's the same people showing up? I can just do a recording and just post on YouTube and just send the recording out as opposed to taking an hour out of my night on a Wednesday night when I can be relaxing with my family, right, to do this training live. And so if we don't see the numbers go up, I'm probably going to start just recording it and sending people to YouTube and they can go and watch the trainings there. Okay. All right. So the percentages. So we have the 70%. So 70% of people are going to die broke. So that's according to insurance company statistics. And same applies to your business. When you sign people up, 7 out of 10 people you sign up who tell you they want to make money in this business, they want to retire, they want to get off the job, they want to retire the spouse, they want to pay off bills or whatever, they're going to quit. So we always shoot it straight and don't sugarcoat things. All right. So same with your business. Okay. So those people are gonna quit. The 3%, those are the people who can be successful anywhere they go. They're charismatic, good personalities, they're good presenters, and people follow them. Okay. And they do well with any network marketing company. The thing about 3%ers is the fact that they don't follow systems. They don't attend trainings because the system is all about them. Okay. Now you take them out of the system, no one's going to be successful. Okay. And the thing about three percenters, those are the people that the 70 percenters follow. Okay. And then we have the 27 percenters. That's the people who consistently attend the trainings on Sundays, on Tuesdays, and on Wednesdays. Also, they consistently attend the Zooms on Mondays and Thursdays, and also consistently invite people, okay, and get their customers, get their team members, they get their prospects on these Zooms. Okay, those are the 27 percent. So we call it GPS. Get in, plug in, get in, plug in, stay in. I'm serious, guys. If we don't see the attendance, increase with new people, I'm not going to keep doing these live anymore. Someone else is going to have to do them, or we'll just watch. We'll just post the YouTube recording, and people can just watch the replays. Okay, and so, but appreciate you guys for being here. So because we're going so fast, we have people who are signing up with us. They're not following what we teach. They're having success. Their business is growing, and 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 they're making money. That's fine. Look at the leaderboard. Okay, and I don't think anyone who's on the leaderboard is on this Zoom tonight, and that's perfectly fine because we never want anyone to feel that they have to do what we teach. Okay, we don't want to step on anybody's toes. However, if you or someone is struggling and doesn't know what the system is and want to learn the system so they can be successful, by all means attend our trainings. This training is open to anyone in the company. Okay. All right. If people you sign up won't attend, time to talk more people. Yeah. If the people you enroll won't attend, you got to go and recruit and sign up some more people that will attend. Okay. And it's rare. I'm telling you guys, it's rare. Okay. It's rare where people are going to commit to attending things like this because they're not making money. They don't realize they have to spend time doing things that aren't making money in order to increase their income. So it's probably, I'm going to give you guys the numbers. Probably 2 out of 100 people you sign up are going to attend. 2 out of 100. Okay, I'm looking at people I've signed up. As far as like Coach Seymour, he doesn't count, right? Because we were connected. But as far as people I've signed up just with HBN, I'm looking at the list. I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna go down my list. Jerry, okay, and then let me see. Valerie, and Jerry are the two people. See, two out of the thousands I've signed up. Two people are here tonight. So if it happens to me, I know it happens to you guys, right? So I'm looking at the names. So, and that's why some people are successful and some people aren't. Just letting you guys know. All right, so let's talk about Green Organics. So Green Organics is our parent company, and the company is very well. Yeah, Coach Seymour, two people. The company, right, is special because we have products that work and is combined with a very aggressive pay plan. And we're working behind the scenes. It's probably going to make it a lot easier to introduce the opportunity and the products to people. It's going to be, I can't say much. Don't have permission to share that yet. And Dr. Dorothy Tina. So you guys know, right? It's rare where people will hop on here. They probably don't even watch the replays, right? Yeah. And so anyway, so Green Organics, that's our parent company. Golden Sauna is our smaller of the two companies. So I'm not going to talk a lot about Golden Sauna, but there are the personal care products, the email, the essential oils and black seed oil. You guys can know about Golden Sauna. Heart by Naturals is our bigger of the two, and that's where, in my opinion, I think HBN is has the greater impact because of the products. Coach Seymour had a great testimony on Monday night where in January, I remember when he came to the event in January here in Las Vegas, he didn't look good, right? And for those of you who don't know his history, he had something going on with his heart. Went to the doctor before coming to the event. They told me he had a blockage in his artery. Okay, so anyway, they talked about wanting to do a stent, and he's like, "No, I'm not doing that." So Coach Seymour, used increased his Body Beat Max usage. It was Beetroot Max, now it's Body Beat Max. So over the weekend, go through his testing, the blockage is gone. Right? So the products are amazing on the HBN side, but because I shared that, we're not making any type of medical claims. We're not saying our products prevent, treat, or cure any type of disease. And we also don't guarantee people are going to earn any money here because we all work hard. We don't know if you will work hard. So you might join either company and not earn any money, right? So, but anyway, but HBN has the superfoods and some personal care products. And yeah, the company also sources ingredients from the suppliers. So there's not a middleman doing the shopping for us. The company has relationships with all of the suppliers of all of our products. Okay, so they source them directly, and when they come into the warehouse in Cincinnati, they are third party tested. And if they don't pass the quality control tests, okay, they're not going to get put into our products. Okay, they'll be that batch will be trashed. And we also manufacture our own products. We are our own manufacturer, so this is why the company can pivot and come up with different formulations and things like that because we don't have to work with an outside manufacturer and wait for them to update their machinery and stuff to mix our formulations. We do it all in house, and we also have an FDA certified manufacturing facility in Cincinnati, Ohio, right? All owned by Green Organics. So write this down, okay? This is my business and I am making it work. Okay. So when you get started, you are an independent contractor. You are an independent consultant, right? You're not an employee. So you're not a W-2 wage earner. You are a 1099 earner. So this is your business. So it's not up to your sponsor to make sure you are successful. If you have a good sponsor who communicates with you, who plugs you in, who shares information with you to keep you in the loop, that's great. But if you don't, it's on you, right? It's not up to your sponsor, the company, or anyone else for you to be successful. It's up to you to find a way to be successful. But we structured this to make it easier for you to get into position to win. Okay, so we thank you guys for being here, and I want to thank any new members on here. Appreciate you guys for showing up. Appreciate that, and so just roll, and then you got members on whose support team isn't on. Yep. It's all good. So anyway, so here's our vision: bring the power of plants, emotional, mental, and physical wellness to the people of the world. So we're all about doing plants over pills. We also have the feel good, be good, do good email subscription, right? That helps start the day with that 3 minute reset. But we really are into showing people how they can take care of their bodies without medication. Okay, I'm not saying there's not a place for medication, but there's some negative side effects, right? And we show people the power of plants, right? And then we also facilitate financial independence. We want people to be in a position to where they don't have to trade their time for a paycheck, right? Where they can build their team, grow their customers, grow their network, and have some passive income coming in that can eventually replace their income on their job or whatever their current income source is, if that's what they want to do. And then we're also about personal growth. So we are about mindset and skill set development, but we learn people skills, we learn sales, we learn relationships, we learn the different color personalities, things like that, just to help you get better, where jobs don't really care about your personal development. Your job wants you to be focused on doing your job. Okay. And so we put people in position to just be better. Our mission is to capture 1% of the currently $7.3 trillion health and wellness industry, which is huge. So there's a lot of money to be earned just from that set segment in the marketplace. Our model's dream, fight, win. You got to have a dream you're willing to fight for. As long as you don't give up and quit on your dream, you're going to come up with the win. Now, when you are recruiting people and yourself, right, there are some traits we need to have. You need to be someone, or they need to be someone that cares about their health. Okay, they can't be someone that says they care about their health, but then they go out and drink alcohol, smoke cigarettes, don't exercise, when they sit around all day. No, they have to be someone that doesn't drink alcohol excessively, doesn't smoke cigarettes, right, and will get some exercise and use great products. And then the next trait is they need to value products. Okay, these products are premium products, high quality products. Then they also have to believe that leveraged income is better than linear income. Okay, So linear income, that's income where you work harder. You go work more hours to increase your income, right? You pay hourly. Leverage income is where you build a team and you benefit from the efforts of your team because you're helping them so your income grows as your team grows. So leverage income is a lot better than linear income, right? So we have four parts. So part one was on the first Wednesday of this month, and it'll be on the first Wednesday of May. So that's the foundation. So we talk about the 20 reasons why and your what hurts you board. Then we talk about your initial order and having it on auto delivery on the first of the month. Part two was last week. We talked about your resources and tools at your disposal and building your beliefs. Part two is probably the longer of the training. Today, maybe as long as part two, just so you guys know that. I updated today's training. Part three, we're going to talk about your preliminary candidate list, master the art of the invite, and then present the business in a way that duplicates, right? So it's not about you doing the presenting, but doing it in a way that duplicates that most people can do if they want to do it. So here's part three. I messed my slide up, right? This not the slide I wanted, guys. Wait a minute, let me see what I did. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. No, never mind. I'll go back and fix this. So what it was supposed to show like this. So create your preliminary candidate list. So and it's gonna be about 20 to 50 people. So you're gonna start with your hot market, and then you start with your hot market because that's where you get a chance to practice your story. Okay. And then you go to your warm market next. So this is where you get to expand into your warm market and build confidence. And don't worry, guys, we have definitions of hot market, warm market, social media, cold market. Okay. Social media, this is where you roll or go into your social media market by creating attraction. So this is where you want to learn skills to be able to post content and communicate to attract people to your social media profile. And some of those people may become customers, some of them may become business builders. Okay. And then cold market, that's last, right? And so you will eventually want to develop cold market skills. Okay. It takes time so that you can buy leads or talk to complete strangers, and that can help your business grow. That's where you unlock and scale it even more. But it's not necessary to even get to your cold market. Okay, you can stay in hot market and warm market and so social media and never do cold market. So your hot market is this. So this right here, your preliminary candidate list is going to consist of people who are on your hot market. Everybody has a cell phone. Coach Seymour, he never has gone to his cold market. He's been warm market, hot market all day, right? Um, so hot market. So this is how it's defined. So those are people who already know, like, and trust you deeply, right? That's your inner circle. You probably have them saved as a contact in your phone, okay? And so some examples are close friends, family members, and people who already ask you for advice, right? And people who will come and bail you out of jail if you got in trouble. That's your hot market, the people you have helped move, right? In the middle of the summer, right? Instead of them hiring movers, you agree to help them move, right? In it's hot, sweaty. That's your hot market, right? So I don't like how this flows. Let me show get all these shown. So, but the reality check is this. So the reality is this. Your hot market is the easiest group to approach, but it's also the easiest group to mess up, right? If you approach them too aggressively, that can turn them off. This is how people end up in the NFL, the no friends league, right? And so we have a particular way to approach them. I believe we show that on our next training. But with your hot market, you either are going to announce you have your business or ask them for a favor and support. That's it, right? So and the best approach is keep it natural and conversational. And you guys feel free to share some ways you contacted or reached out to your hot market once you launch your business or share a new product. But you lead with your story. You can say, hey, Marcus, I joined this health and wellness company, and like Coach Seymour can say, hey, Coach Marcus, I joined this health and wellness company. I've been using this product called Body Beat Max, and 3 months ago, the doctors told me I had a blocked artery and wanted them to insert a stent. I didn't want to do that, and so I drank this stuff called Body Beat Max, and it cleared up the clogged artery, and I feel great. And I thought I'd share with you because I know you are taking blood pressure medication, whatever, right? So whatever, however you want to share your story, right? And then let me see, Jessica says in person, text, phone, Miriam, yeah, call, yeah, it's more personal. Calls are great. Phone calls are the best way, or if you can get them in person, like have over a cup of coffee, that's the highest, right? Emails lowest, text is next lowest, right? Right, but then voice message is higher than email and text, and then so voice message now voice message no it's emails lowest, right, and then text message is next, right? Voice message is better than text message. Video message is better than voice message. Phone call, right, is good. In person is the best. Okay. That's the best out of all the ways of reaching out. So anyway, so you're going to lead with your story. You're going to ask for their support, right? Ask for the favor and support and not a sale, right? And so think about this. I just started something new and value your opinion. That could be a way to have them look at the opportunity, right? Or at the Align video. Okay. Say, hey, hey, I just started something new. There's this new product. Can I send you a video to watch it so I can get your opinion of it, right? Send them the video of Align, right? So that's your hot market. Warm market. So those are people who know you, but don't really know you just yet, right? These could be people on social media, it could be people at the gym, right? Coach Seymour shared the Line video today. That's a great video to share. All right. And so, and I don't like the way, okay, this slide's good. So examples of people in your warm market, co-workers, past or present, acquaintances, friends of friends, right? This is where you make friends and meet their friends. That's what I like about Facebook is great. People you've met at events. How many people go to networking events or any type of events? Those are warm market people. You have some type of rapport with those people. And the thing is, this right here, the warm market, this is your most underrated money zone, right? You can make a lot of money just in your warm market like Coach Seymour does. And so there's enough there's enough familiarity for trust. And people do business with people they like and trust. They know, like, and trust, but there's not enough enough closeness for emotional resistance, right? This is why is easier to turn a customer into a friend than it is a friend into a customer, right? Because you have that emotional resistance with your friends, right? They see you being the old uh, Marcus, from childhood, these Coach Marcus that stuttered and stuff like that. They don't see you being the Coach Marcus you are today. Those are your friends, but strangers, right? It's easier to have a stranger or a warm market person become a friend, right? Anyway, so the best approach, right? You want to build rapport first, and which book do we use to learn how to build rapport? This one, just want to see who's been paying attention. Since we don't have any new people on here, right? You guys should know the answer. But so and so there's a book that talks about building rapport, icebreakers. There's another one by Big Al, how to build. Let me get it right here. Is how to get instant trust, belief, influence, and rapport. Right, this right here, 13 ways to create open minds by talking to the subconscious mind. But icebreakers is the first book. The second book is this one. So I have them both in my hand. Make sure you guys have both of those. And then you want to also use curiosity-based conversations. This is where you ask questions, right? And then you share value before opportunity. Right? A lot of my success has come from me sharing value, right? I'm not always posting about the products or the business opportunity. I'm sharing, adding a lot of value. And then when I do post about the value of fulvic acid, which, by the way, right, this month people can buy fulvic acid and receive black seed oil for free. When I post about that kind of stuff and people see the value in it, like they see how impactful fulvic acid is, they want to buy it. right? So it's not just post, buy, join my team, buy my products. It's about adding value. And so you want to think connection first, opportunity second, right? You build that connection, that's where you are going to build that rapport. So it takes a little longer. But I'm telling you guys, once you have rapport with people and they like you and they like your content, especially on social media, they start sharing your recipes or whatever you share, they'll be more open to learning about the products and the opportunity. So social media marketing. So these are people who you know digitally only, right? You haven't met these people, you just know them from being a follower, a viewer, a friend, a subscriber, whatever. These are TikTok people, Instagram people, Facebook people, YouTube people, X people, LinkedIn people. You don't know these people, and so they're all right here. And email list. Email list is like the weakest, but emails work. It's just you just don't know who's opening the emails. Now, this is where you scale your business, okay? But the thing people have that have a challenging thing doing is the fact they treat their social media platform as a billboard, right? As a billboard instead of building relationships, right? So this is why it's important to vary your content and not always have information about the products or the business. You want to vary your content when posting on social media that can create some engagement, all right? And so the best approach is consistent content that focuses on education, sharing stories, and sharing results. That's simple. And that's going to help you build your strong brand, personal brand. And then, when you do post about the business, or my laptop's about to die, plug it in. When you do post about the business or the products, right, you can have a clear call to action, like tell people what to do. If you post about fulvic acid free black oil offer, tell them to DM you or comment or click the link in the comments. Don't post the link in the main post. If you post a website link, post the link in the comments because Facebook doesn't want people going off of Facebook. Okay. So this we want to have some clear calls to action and you're not chasing people. You're simply attracting people to your page. So that and you attract people to your page by your content you post and by also engaging on other people's content who may not be in the business. Okay. And then your cold market, these are people who have no idea who you are at all, right? I receive 3 cold leads a day. Again, I primarily text them, send them a text message. Some respond, some don't. Some days is 3 out of 3 responses. Some days is zero out of 3. Nobody responds. Like today, I texted 3 people and nobody responded today. But yesterday someone responded, 1 out of 3. So these are but cold market are strangers. These are leads. These are people you meet at events or people you randomly direct message. You may be in the same Facebook group, right? You may be in the Pittsburgh Steelers group, the best football team in the National Football League. You may be a member of the Pittsburgh Steelers groups, right? And you comment in there, you don't know each other. You may message somebody in the group, and those are strangers, just random DM, right? And so the thing is this: the cold market is where most people want to start there because they're afraid, to start with the hot market and the warm market. And some people want to create a new Facebook page, right? A business page has no followers, no subscribers, and nobody's going to see their posts because they're afraid to post about their business or products or share the story on their regular Facebook page. Don't do that, right? But the cold market, that's the toughest market, but is also the one that has unlimited scale if you learn the skills, and we teach it, okay? So the best approach with cold market, and this is what has helped me, like my other profile, I used to have about 15,000 followers until Facebook restricted my other account. I can't post on that one, but I've been building up my follower list here. But you lead with value or curiosity and not your business. Okay. And so ask questions and don't pitch or make statements that may generate conversations, but don't constantly pitch and then focus on building trust. Okay. And so you want to think conversation, connection, and then conversion. So many people think conversation and conversion. That's what people think. They think conversation and conversion. That's not how it works. It's like speed dating. We don't. That's not how it works on social media, especially when you are wanting to attract people to your profile, right? And so you guys understood that. Just type one if you guys understood that right there, and I'll fix these slides so they pop up right for the next part three training. But now we talk about mastering the art of the invite. So this right here is the second network marketing skill. So you got to have rapport, okay? You got to have trust. Like don't be like some of these amateurs that message you on Facebook or TikTok or Instagram and want you to look at their business or watch a video or attend the Zoom, right? You want to have some rapport and trust because that's who people do business with, right? And then you have to learn how to use right words. And the books we recommend teach you the right words to say, right? You want to get past people's subconscious mind. This is why it's important to read icebreakers over and over again, not just one time. You have to read it over and over again until it's part of you. And also reading the How to Get Instant Trust, Relief, and Rapport. Those two books are great. And Big Al has other books. I think everybody should have a library of just Tom Big Al Schreider books because all of his books focus on using right words, right? And so, because you can say the wrong thing to the right person and lose that sale. Okay, it happens. It happens, right? So you want to use right words, and then you also want to learn how to present the business in a way that duplicates, and we do that via third party validation. So we have our events, we have our Zooms on. You can invite guests to attend our Zooms on any day of the week. Okay, they're open to everybody, but our events are great tools for you to use to present the business in a way that duplicates because it's not you sharing information. It's whoever is hosting that Zoom or meeting who is sharing information. And when you have people attend events who aren't with the company, they see that they don't have to know everything. Okay, it's also a good training tool for you to learn, but that's can help your business grow. You can share videos like Coach Seymour share the Align video. We have a Black Seal Oil video. We have a Nova Coffee video. Those are great to share. We have the Business Opportunity video that is always posted on Thursday nights. We have some sizzle videos on the One Team, One Dream YouTube channel. You guys can share those. You can also do a three-way call or a three-way group chat, which is some people enjoy and feel comfortable doing that. So those are ways to present the business in a way that duplicates. So it's not complicated. There's a cayenne pepper. I don't share the cayenne pepper video often because cayenne pepper is not unique enough. People can go and buy cayenne pepper at the store, right? But it's a good video to show. But as far as and then cayenne pepper is only $19, so that's not like a high ticket item for me. So I don't share that one because it's not impactful enough, right? It's $19 and people can go and buy cayenne pepper, right? So that's not my favorite one to share, but Black Sea Oil, the Align video, and Nova Coffee, those are my three favorite ones to share. All right, so let's talk about the where some resources you can use as far as video. So you want to learn the new member orientation process. These are all on the One Team, One Dream YouTube channel. There's a Top Earner Toolkit playlist. Other videos out of there are The Perfect Business by Robert Kiyosaki. That's a industry validation video. Is also a video to share with prospects to educate them about, network marketing, the business model. Brilliant Conversation by Tim Sales. That's 28 minutes long. That one, I like that one because that one has a call to action at the end. And so it gives the viewer some instructions to do after they watch the video. And then Rise of the Entrepreneur by Eric Worre. That's more of a documentary about network marketing. And Band Class Part 1 and 2 is probably my favorite one because it's only 16 minutes long. And it's done by Mark Yarnell, who is the co-author of Your First Year in Network Marketing. So that one also has a call to action. And then you can also share replays of the Monday night testimonials, last night's testimonial Zoom. Last Monday night. That one had a lot of good stories. Coach Charlotte, Coach Seymour, Jessica, Greta, good stories, right? And I've been clipping them out, and so I'll send the clips to the people who are featured in those clips. I will message you on Facebook your individual clips. You can have it and you can post it on your Facebook timeline or wherever you want to share it to. So once I'll get those sent to you guys. But Detox Divas replays, which are great, and then the business opportunity overview, you can send a replay of that. Okay. And then another educational video is why network marketing with Tony Robbins, which is great. And then the author of Icebreakers is Tom Big Al Schreider. Right? We share his name every week. Right? So write that down. Tom Big Al Schreider. Right. Next is Professor Charles King. He explains network marketing. Those are short videos. And then Topicom is Harry Dent talks network marketing. So those are more of the educational and industry validation videos. Then we have something that's more of a professional development. This has 4 things successful network marketing professionals do. Thank you, Marion. And then Go to Sauna 92-second sizzle video. That one primarily focuses on the deodorant stick. It's a good video to introduce people to the Go to Sauna opportunity. We also have other sizzle videos on the One Team One Dream YouTube channel on the shorts, right? You can see those. Those are great short videos to share with people, right? So that concludes part 3. Next week is part 4. So we'll talk about the new member orientation process. So you want to learn it because you're going to teach it someday, and then launching your business, because one day we're not going to keep doing these live, right? Especially now we're up to 21 people, right? So we stay at these numbers here. I'm probably not going to continue hosting this live. I'll just do recordings and just share the replays out, and maybe do a live Zoom once a month. Maybe we'll do that. All right, so this is what your first 5 years looks like in the business. So the columns represent your years. The time represents how much time you're going to spend learning the business, doing the business. So your first year, you're not going to make a lot of money because you're new. You're new to the company or you're new to the network marketing profession. So you're learning, right? Just like when you got hired on your job, you had to be trained and learn. Same thing here. You learn. And so your money's not going to be a whole lot your first year. Your second year, you're getting better, right? You are knowing which words to say because you've read icebreakers. You've read the recommended books and over, not just one time. And you've been applying what you read in the books and practicing that stuff. So in your second year, your income goes up even more. Okay. And then your third year, you are a professional. If you've been serious, right? Meaning reading the books, watching videos, applying information, getting the knowledge and applying it. By your third year, you will be a network marketing professional. So your third year, your money goes up even more because more people are telling you yes because you're using the right words. People that told you no in year 1 and year 2, well, now guess what? They're coming back to you wanting to order products, or maybe they need to make some money, right? Because sometimes in this business, is not the right person at the right time in their life, and people's situations change, right? They either have a health issue that comes up or they need to make some more money. Okay. But year 4, you are a professional, your team is growing, right? You may be doing trainings with your team and you have people who are plugging in, and you maybe have two or three people who are duplicating what you're doing. So in year 4, your income goes up even more. Year 5, right, you are building a business. You're not recruiting as many people, okay? However, you are still recruiting people, but you have a good team going. Your network has grown. Some people you sign up possibly outranks you because they got this thing, right? They got it. They plugged in. They learn what they need to do. They apply the information consistently. They teach their people how to do it, and they just take off. That's fair. It's fair. That's why I like network marketing as opposed to corporate America. Corporate America wasn't always fair. The hardest working person in corporate America doesn't make the most money. The janitor, right, and those frontline employees, they work hard, but they're not making more money than the manager and than the supervisor, the manager, the VPs and CEOs, right? They're not. But year five, look at this. Your money goes up a lot. Okay, and which is fair. Now what happens is people get to year two or year three, and they're doing well here, right? They're making money, team is growing, and someone messages them on Facebook. They say, "Hey, I've been following you. I like how you work. I think you do. I think you will do really well at this company because you don't have to recruit anybody. There's no auto ship. We have this AI that will build your team for you, and so you believe them, right? And you go join that company. So what happens is when you go from year two or year three to a new company, you go back to year one with that company, and you lose your income here, you lose your credibility, and you lose your downtime and that residual income you were earning every month. You lose that because your downline's gone. And then what happens is you go to year one and you find out, oh wow, I'm starting over and I gotta learn some things and do this all over again and start and try to build it. And you discover that grass you thought was green, right? It wasn't real grass. It was painted. They painted the grass, right? So then you get frustrated. Okay, and then you look for another company. So then you join another company and you go back to year one again and you keep losing credibility, losing income. Eventually, you give up on network marketing and say it doesn't work. Don't be that person, right? Don't be the person that keeps going from company to company to company, starting over every year, and not be that person that says network marketing doesn't work because you could not get in, plug and sand, right? Yep, that is what the 70 percenters do, Miriam. That's what they do. All right, so let's talk about the money. So Gold to Sign, right, has cash back, has retail commissions, has matrix income, has matrix matching income, and has a leaderboard bonus. I encourage you guys to go to your website. You can read the full pay plan there. And HBN, same thing. Go to the HBN.com website, go to the affiliate section. You can read about the pay plan, but there's cash back, there's a customer sales bonus, binary bonus, star matrix bonus, lifestyle bonus, power three bonus, and the leaderboard bonus, all with HBN, which is great. Right. So here's some things you can do. 10 things you can do today. Right. And I can spell wrong, it's can, but it's can to build your business. You can post a value-based tip, right? You can use Gemini, ChatGPT, Claude, and AI, something to give you an idea or actually give you a post to share. It could be a recipe, it could be tips for getting better sleep, it could be tips for drinking more water, it could be tips for getting started exercising, a value-based tip unrelated to the products. You can share your story. If you have a personal story from the products or the incentive plan, the pay plan, you can share that. You can start 10 conversations via Messenger, right? Or go out on the street and meet 10 strangers. Okay. You can invite people to a Zoom event. Tomorrow night we have the Detox Divas. That's going to talk about fulvic acid. I encourage people to invite people to that. And then you can also explain a subscription. You can a product or a subscription. Okay, you can follow up with prospects. You can share a short video like the Align video. You can add 10 contacts to Facebook or to your phone, right? Meet people. You can send a presentation to people, or you can invest in personal growth, right? Just the key is taking action every single day consistently, right? So those are 10 things. So here's the 4-step process with sharing the Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good subscription. Is $9.95 a month, so not breaking the bank, right? You reach out to somebody, find out if they're open to earning more money. And if they say yeah, you ask them, hey, would it be okay if I sent you a short video? And they say yeah, you send them one of these, right? You can send them, these are sizzle videos. They are on the One Team One Dream YouTube channel. Grab the link, send it to them. And if they like it, right, you ask them, hey, what do you like about the information? They say, hey, I like the ability to earn money. We'll send them the joinwithgold.com link. And once they sign up, you simply plug them in, right? And show them the system here. Plug them into the system here. It's simple. This is strictly for the Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good subscription. All right. So here's the last part. Write this down. My success in network marketing might be delayed. It will not be denied. Right. And so I don't think there's many people who joined a network marketing company and had success right away. I know I didn't. My first company, I did okay, but it didn't happen overnight. Okay. I had to learn some things. I got a lot of rejection. I thought family would support me. I'm like, you know what? It makes sense to get paid to travel, right? But then Coach Seymour, he was in that company around the same time. But when I saw that, I'm like, this makes so much sense. I can reduce my taxes and get paid to travel. And I thought everybody would get that, right? I thought everybody got it. And you know what? And they didn't. Family, my brother-in-law was the only person in the family that signed up, right? And a whole bunch of perks came with it, right? But now we don't need to. Now we know enough where you can get those same perks by not being in the business. But anyway, but yes, but always tell yourself this: my success in network marketing might be delayed, it will not be denied. So just don't quit. So we have groups on Facebook. There are 5 groups, official groups. We have team groups, but the 5 official groups are the Greener Gangs Family Brand Consultant and Consultant Training Group. That's only for people who want to build a business, not for prospects. Don't invite anyone that hasn't signed up to that first group. The bottom 4 groups are for ourselves, our team members, customers, prospects. Okay, so you have the HBN Testimonials and Information Group. Then we have the Go to Sauna Testimonials and Information Group. Then we have the Drink to Drop Weight Warriors Group. That's strictly for HBN weight loss products. And we have the Go to Sauna Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good Together group. That's strictly promoting the Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good subscription with Go to Sauna. So this is your team support site. If you want to use it, you can go to bit.ly/one team, one dream support, and that will take you to a boards page. I have some resources there. There's some scripts on there for you can use and different things, some videos on there. You can use those. And then make sure you subscribe to the One Team, One Dream YouTube channel. And that's where we upload the trainings that are hosted on this channel. They're all uploaded there. And additionally to any type of tools or videos you guys can use as resources to build your business. This is our schedule. So on Sunday through Wednesday, it's at the same time and the same Zoom link. So it's always 5 p.m. Pacific on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at the One Team One Dream Hangout.com channel. And then Thursdays, there's 2 Zooms. So we have Detox Divas that's at 5 p.m. Pacific, and that's focused on the products. Okay, Monday is testimonials, and Thursdays is products with the Detox Divas. That's at coffeetalkwithtn.com. And then after Detox Divas, we have the business opportunity overview back on this YouTube channel, One Team One Dream Hangout.com, where we talk about the money. The primary focus is on the HBN pay plan, and I do discuss Go to Sauna a little bit, not as much. Then Fridays, we have a very informal session at 11 a.m. Pacific time on this channel where we can come and hang out, ask questions, you can share your successes. So we try to keep it focused on business related activities or business related activities people are doing. So we're not there hanging out for 5 hours just shooting the breeze, right? So Fridays is informal, but we try to keep it focused to where we are, asking and answering questions about the business. So that's our schedule. So that concludes tonight's training, guys. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. We will see you tomorrow night with Detox Divas with Coach Tina. That's at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern at coffeetalkwithtn.com. Make sure you're on that because she's going to talk about fulvic acid. And remember, for the month of April, until the end of April, starting last Friday through the end of this month, when people buy any fulvic product, they get a black seed oil bottle free. Now, if they buy that bag of fulvic, the bag, it's not a big bag, that bag has a lot of servings. They buy a bag of fulvic, they're going to not only receive the black seed oil, they're also going to receive a bag of Vitality, right? So lots of value in that purchase there. So, and then after Detox Divas, we have the business opportunity over you at 6 p.m. Pacific at One Team, One Dream, Hangout.com. Hey, you're welcome, guys. I know you guys do. I appreciate you guys, but just trying to just see the value in doing these live versus just just recording it and posting a replay on Zoom. So we'll see how we'll see where we go with that. But appreciate you guys. There are some updates coming to the company. Once we are able to share that, we will be able to communicate with you guys. But I think it's going to help a lot of people and it's going to streamline a lot of things, and people want to make a lot of my money. It's crazy the way it's structured. But I appreciate you guys, and I have a replay process and recorded and posted on the One Dream YouTube channel tonight. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night, and sorry for keeping you guys for 57 minutes. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.